Aquarius, let's see what's in the cards for you right now. This is a weekly tarot card reading for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading, so you take it where it resonates in your life. However, this is your reading. You take it where it resonates. Feel free to comment below, and definitely remember to subscribe to the channel so that you get all the fresh updates and all the new insights every single week. If you are really into astrology like I am, I have a second YouTube channel that focuses on astrology. It's called Astrology Motivation, and Aquarius gets a weekly deep dive forecast in the astrology for the week. So hopefully you'll enjoy that too, and subscribe there as well. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those as well. Everything's booked out this week, but next week there may be still some availability. Go check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Well, okay. Let's show you the cards. Let's see where we begin, because this is really just our beginning. We have learn from the past, life is a mystery, and there is always enough. You know what I just thought of? I had this in my mind. Water into wine, loaves into fishes. Loaves and fishes. Like there is this energy of actual abundance where you did not expect it. And when you least expected it, and what sort of didn't look like it was going to work out, or something wasn't going to be enough, mysteriously, magically, and beautifully, it multiplied. So, but this is current. This isn't talking about the past, but it's harking back to the past. So it's saying, for some reason, that you need to remember that there was a time in your life when you didn't have much. And somehow that is when you tapped into the most beautiful vein of all, which is faith. And through faith, there was a guidance toward so much abundance, and realizing that I have more than I think I have. And I think that it's not only in gratitude. See, gratitude, if you make gratitude your attitude, you know that is the only manifestation technique you need, right? I'm telling you guys, Aquarians, there are so many manifestation techniques. The only technique you will ever need is gratitude. If you are in a gratitude state of mind, you will continue to welcome, and just abundance will come to you, and you don't have to ask for it. So there is that frame of mind, you know, from the past, that even that things are going to work out, even if you don't understand now. And so two things Spirit is acknowledging. Spirit is acknowledging that things might be a little rough right now, right? But it's also acknowledging you have been through this before, and you've learned that even though you may not know exactly how things are going to get fixed or how things are going to work out, they're going to get fixed and they're going to work out. So right from the beginning, we are given faith, and we're given a message of endurance, a sense of fulfillment, even though right now you can't really. So there's an acknowledgement here that things are a little bit foggy. Okay? But we don't always need to know the answer in order to proceed forward. And I'm telling you, you should proceed forward even though you don't know the way. I don't think you should put it on like 150 miles an hour. That's not what Spirit is saying. But there is a sense of maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel stuck, or you feel like there aren't any answers. There's a fogginess or a blindness here because you don't have the information. But you're going to make the decision to go in one direction anyway. Perhaps maybe exploratory, so that you can learn, okay, what is out there? Maybe the reason why I can't make the choice or I don't have the information is because I've stayed in one place for too long. Because I've been looking in the same places, and what I've got to look is in a different direction. And then the Lovers come up. Now you could directly be dealing with a Gemini, but this is an indication of being called and feeling the call and getting the cue, getting the direction, this magnetic pull of attraction to something that maybe you can't even explain. But God is saying, plain and simple, it is fated. I'm the one creating it for you in order for you to be inspired to move forward. So maybe there's somebody you can't wait to see. Or maybe there's some energy in your life where you don't know how it's going to work out, especially revolving around attraction. But Aquarius, this is your nonsensical, non-rational decision to move forward in faith. Let's get more on that, okay? How are we moving forward? Which direction? We just need more information. Remember, Aquarius, there's always an extended reading. No, this is not a half reading. That's a bunch of bullshit. But if you want to continue to enjoy each other's company and you want a completely unbound and uncensored continuation of this message and deep dive into the particulars, come on over to the extended with me. The links are down below. If you're watching this on television, then you're going to need to go to a computer or a mobile device to get the links to work. You can also go to my website. They're all there. But the links below will take you right to it. Oh, I just heard this. There could be information that somebody has not told you yet. But I got to tell you, somebody could be pregnant. I'm just going to say that. Hold on. We're going to keep going. So God has definitely selected you or chosen you. Whether or not you've chosen yourself or think you're worth it doesn't really matter. And I feel like now you're in a situation where I know I'm supposed to do something. I hear the call, but how the hell do you expect me to? It's like God's like, I'm not a map maker. I tell you where to go and you figure this shit out. And that's kind of what God's saying to you right now, Aquarius. It's like, I just tell you where to end up. You got to figure out how to fucking get there. I'm not a map maker. That's a cartographer. I don't do it. Okay? You know, God is like, you need to figure some shit out for yourself. Like, that's kind of what it is. But he's saying, oh, no, you definitely got to, oh, yeah, start making the plans. We have the Lovers here, and then we have the Empress. So you are being led to a quite exquisite level of abundance, sensuality, capability, and richness of life. Fulfillment and richness in life, right? It's got something to do with romance. It's got something to do with attraction. It's got something to do with that is magnetic. And you really can't resist. It is a pull. And yes, these are all major arcana, so it is destined. Judgment is here too. Came out on the other side of this. And that's why I said, like, the Judgment card comes out and it's like, wait, okay, but you're not giving me any information. Guys, I don't need to give you information. You're going to get information along the way. And so really this is a journey of faith that you're going to set out on. And I don't necessarily think it is a physical journey, but it's definitely an experience. A journey and experience and life experience. So let's hash this out a little bit, get some more details. There's a lot of major arcana on the table, God. What do you want, Aquarius? What does this mean for Aquarius's day to day? Like, let's get some details. Okay. We have 8 of Wands, which means something is going to happen all of a sudden. And with that 2 of Swords here, it could totally freaking blindside you. It's like you've sat there and you don't know which, and all of a sudden it hits you. Could even be an idea. Could even be a solution, or it could be a number of responses that suddenly come in. This could be opportunities, orders that are just flying in. All of a sudden you're like, wait, what? And then we have the Knight of Cups. So a lot of offers. A lot of offers of love. A lot of people love you or love what you do or are attracted to who you are or what you do. All of a sudden it could mean popularity. Right? Some sort of popularity. Could it be fame? Sure, maybe for some of you. God bless. But I think it's also a sense of you had a stalemate, right? You had a dry spell, and suddenly there's this deluge that comes into you when so many people want to like say, I love you, I love you, I love you, right? But there's a lot of attraction, right? It's like feast or famine. You are headed into the feast, but it's going to kind of hit you from behind. So you may at first feel overwhelmed and not too keen on it, but it is a feast. And then we have we have the Lovers again and the King of Swords. It's saying that you will be able to discern what is right for you, what is meant for you, because it will be undeniable. There is a sense, because remember, you would be the King of Swords and Queen of Swords. This is definitely saying there's a cosmic connection here and energy. Now, for those of you who aren't looking for a romance reading, that's fine. It could be whatever, a project you're working on, a job. It's just meant to be. There's like a soulmate energy here where, boom, you just meet a person that is speaking your language. They get you. Hold on. We got to get a moon card, guys. On the 30th, which is basically only a week out, there's a super moon coming in. Aquarius, what do you want to tell me? Adjustments are required. Take time to breathe out. I did not expect that. Hold on. Let me say this in terms of timing. Throughout this week, there is a sense of, yeah, you have to adjust, or that your emotions are going to change. And that could happen very quickly and really take you by surprise. And then take time to breathe out is a sense of you finally gotten yourself to a place where you can relax and sort of be laid back with something, or get to a point where you know everything is going to be okay and I'm just going to allow. This is exact dates because it's just like this would be the beginning of the week. You're halfway there to the full moon, and this is just before the full moon. And I got to tell you this because I'm an astrologer and I know, and this is why it's important to have somebody that doesn't just read tarot, right? In terms of the astrology, 28th and 29th, the 2 days leading up to this full moon, they're going to conjunct your natal suns because you are Aquarius. Aquarius comes right before Pisces. This is a full moon in Pisces in the first couple of degrees of Pisces. First 7 degrees. It's at 7 degrees Pisces. So leading up to it, it's going to be conjuncting your natal suns. So there is a sense of you're going to feel the momentum pulling you. And then, bam, total exposure by the 30th. So these are exact freaking dates. And this is the emotion that's building up. And maybe you weren't even aware of it. Maybe you didn't know it. But all of a sudden, the changes are going to start to stir. And your emotions are going to start to change. And maybe, just maybe, you're starting to see somebody or see an opportunity much differently and much more attractively. Or somebody starting to see you this way. And the flood will start to happen around that point. Now let's see where it's leading us. Ooh, damn, Aquarius. Damn. Okay. I see now. I said, oh, now let's see where it's leading us. All kinds of cocky, and then bam. You're like, what the fuck? Wish fulfillment, happiness, and abundance. Contentment. Oh, you're going to be very, very happy. Very, very happy with something around this time. Something very fulfilling because it's meant a lot to you. Whatever this is, listen, you know what? It may not be for a general reading. It could just be like a sense of you know what it is. Or maybe you ain't supposed to know what it is. Maybe it's supposed to surprise you. But I think you probably had a feeling. Why did this come out? There has been blocks or some sort of something foreign, or a lot of foreign interference, or a lot of like it's almost like too many people trying to help, and instead everybody's getting in the way. So it's got to do with that subject matter. And it could also be like this gaggle of people all trying to like compete for something, or all rules, regulations, red tape could be as well. Temperance is, it's like everybody's trying to make something work out. It's like too much help. There's some sort of peace that you find, or way to make everybody work together, that is now organizing and simulating kind of a sense of harmony That has got something to do with leading up to your abundance, or knowing exactly what it is you need. There could be people vying for your attention. I don't know if you have a Sagittarius in your life, but they could stand out. They could stand out amongst the competition. Let's go to the extended, guys. Links are below. I will see you there.